Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 3-minute series, What is the Quran and why should you read it? Because you need the Quran. Some people say, I don't care, just live this life in fun and pleasure. For such people, let me give an example. If you sleep today in your bedroom, but wake up tomorrow in an unknown island, among completely unknown people, but with all facilities for you, with people serving you every way, the first thing that you will do is to ask a series of questions. Where am I? Why am I here? What is this place? Who brought me here? Where am I heading to? Who is providing these facilities and why? Should we not ask the same questions about this world? Just because you're living here for the last 20 years or 50 years doesn't make these questions irrelevant. We should be asking, why are we in this world? Why so many facilities are given to us, such as perfect design of our body with eyes, ears, brain, heart, etc. Who gave me parents, earth, air, sky, and so on? And where are we going after death? Science can answer what, but it cannot answer why. Let us see how Quran answers it. Its message is that nothing can happen automatically. There is a creator. He is kind because he did so many favors. He must have created us with a purpose. There must be a time, a day, when he will judge all of us and reward or punish based on how we did in this world. That is exactly the message of the first chapter of the Quran. And when we start reciting the Quran, we say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the outcast. And let us start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise and thanks be to God, the Lord of the worlds. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. The most gracious, the most merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin, Master of the Day of Judgment. But we need the guidance to know how to obey God, how to please Him, and that is dealt with in the second part of this chapter. It teaches us to say, and I'm reading the translation, You alone we worship, and You alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those You have given favors, not of those who received Your wrath, nor those who went astray. It is God's care and love that He sent the Quran. He wants us to remember His commands, promises, stories, examples, etc. so that we can live the best way in this world. He wants us to remember His signs and promises so that we can be always positive and hopeful about this life and whatever challenges we face in it. Through the Quran, God reminds us even when we are not looking for guidance. He provides us comfort and solace during bad times. He gives us the push to stand upright during good times. With the Quran, we will always be under the guidance directly from our Creator, our loving and caring God. He will never forget nor forsake us if we stick to His guidelines. With the Quran, the life will be stable, peaceful, successful and wonderful, not only at the individual level but at the society level, and not only in this world but in the everlasting life of the hereafter too. Read the Quran, it is for you. Wa jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.